Are you ready to go under the knife then, Mr. Hancock? Come on, chop chop, let's get on with it. I was ready until you said that. It makes me sound like a bit of meat. Do all surgeons talk like that? Nah, only me. But don't worry, it's just a routine operation. I've done hundreds of these. I could flaming well do it with my eyes closed, which will probably happen if I drop off. You're full of fun, aren't you? Can I have a more serious surgeon, please? This is my first time. It would be, wouldn't it? You can't have your toe cut off twice, can ya? I suppose not. They don't grow back, do they? Well, not after I've laid into them with me saw. It doesn't hurt, does it? Nah, not much. My wrist sometimes gets a bit tired, that's all. No, I meant me. My toe. Look here, Mr. Hancock. Once your toe is off, it's off. It will never hurt again, I can guarantee it. Oh, good. Yes, of course. The rest of your leg will ache for a couple of weeks, but it wears off after that. What's the time, Mr. Hancock? I don't know. They asked me to take my watch off. Do that in case it gets stitched up inside you. They say it's a bit like having hiccups. It goes tick-tock, tick-tock. Surgeons don't stitch watches up inside patients, do they? Well, you know what they say. A stitch in time saves 9. I was asking because the other doctor and the nurse aren't here yet. So you can't start without them then? Yeah, it's red tape. It's procedure. There's loads of rules in hospital. You wouldn't believe it. You've got to follow them though. We're supposed to have an anaesthetist as well. You wouldn't want to have an operation without one of those, would you? Well, I don't rightly know. You tell me. Oh, I can see you're getting a bit restless, Mr. Hancock. I'll give you a local for your toe, and I've got a flask of whiskey in my coat pocket, and you can have a swig out of that from time to time. That should numb you right up. We can have a sing-song. What's that chappie wheeling? It's not a coffin, is it? Of course not. I haven't ordered one of those. You're not dead yet, are you? It's only the cleaner. That reminds me. You will sign this do not resuscitate order, just in case. I will not. You must be joking. I'm only 42.
Good morning. Got any old body parts that need binning?
If you hang around, I've got a toe you can have in a minute, Mr. Gangrene. I've been saving it for you special like.
Oh, thank you. There's nothing I like better than a nice big fat toe.
Is his name Gangrene? Well, his real name is Mr. Green. Gangrene is his nickname. This is an hospital. Apologies if I'm being a bit obtuse, old chap, but why do you call him Gangrene then? Because that's what he gave a couple of our patients last year. Thank God for antibiotics, I always say. Hang on, he's not coming over here, is he? Don't worry, he's all right, but don't let him breathe on you. Yes, all right, I'll give him a kick with me good foot if he does. Where's the surgeon gone?
I don't know. 1 minute he was there, and then whoosh, he was off. I think he was called to an emergency. They never stand still for 5 minutes, that lot. Whereas you can't get rid of me.
Yes, but if the surgeon's gone, who's going to do the operation?
You just lie back and relax. Let me have a look at it then. It's your toe, isn't it?
You're a cleaner, aren't you? Is that your professional opinion then?
No need to be sarcastic. I've picked up the odd thing or two over the years. I keep my eyes and ears open. I'm not too bad. What's your toe got? Has your toe got a name?
Well, if you must know, I've got a septic toe. It's sepsis.
Not gangrene, I hope. Oh, that is nasty. Yes, you have, haven't you? Ooh, that makes me feel like vomiting. You want to do something about that. You don't want it to fall off, do you?
Yes, whatever you say, but please don't come any closer.
Don't worry, I've washed my hands. You can't clean a hospital with dirty hands, you know.
I suppose not. Ah!
Does it hurt when I do that?
Of course it does. Just wait till the surgeon comes back, please. Don't do that again.
No, you mustn't boss me about. Sid won't mind me doing little things like that. I'm always in here. He says I'm an unofficial surgeon.
No, you're not a surgeon though, are you? I have to make that clear. I'm only going to be operated on by a qualified surgeon, my good man.
Wait a minute. Look at these knives. Some of them aren't half sharp.
Ah! You stupid fool.
Oh, did I cut you? Sorry, I won't do it again. I'll ask first. Now, will you remind me which toe it is?
No, I will not remind you, because I don't want you to touch it. Anyway, you can see, can't you? It's the big red throbbing one that's coming off. When Mr. James comes back, that is.
Now, is that your left toe or your right toe then?
No, it's neither. I'm not telling you. It's nothing to do with you.
I don't know my left from my right. That's the trouble. It's never held me back though.
Good job you're not doing the operation then, isn't it?
Oh, go on, let me. It will be off in a jiff. What we need is something to put you to sleep so you stop moaning. Then I can tie a bit of string to your toe and attach it to the door.
What on earth would you want to do that for?
Oh no, you're right, that's for a tooth.
Oh no, you won't. No, there isn't anything. I've got a local. It's just taking effect. I think the throbbing's going down. You leave me alone.
A local anaesthetic? Oh, that's a good idea. I'll give you a few more locals in different places.
No, don't do that. Stop jabbing me with that needle.
I bet you're feeling sleepy now.
As it happens, I've never felt more awake.
Well, what does it say on the syringe? Adrenaline. That's the right stuff, isn't it?
No, don't give me any more. Adrenaline is there to keep you awake, not to put you to sleep, you flaming idiot.
Hang on, I've got some sleeping pills in my pocket. I use them when I want to kip at lunch. Here you are.
Oh, sorry.
No, I don't want any sleeping pills. I must not fall asleep. I don't trust you. You're not trained. Put that sword down. I'm feeling ever so sleepy.
Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetops. When the cloud breaks, the baby will rock.
How are you feeling, Mr. Hancock? I feel all warm and snuggly as it happens, Mr. James. But I just had the most terrible dream. I dreamt that a cleaner came in and tried to take me toe off. That must have been Mr. Green. Yes, that's what he said. That's a bit of a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. It actually happened. He's always doing it. I had to nip out for a bite of lunch. Well, why don't you stop him then? I'm afraid it's a fact of life, Mr. Hancock. Good cleaners are hard to get, ain't they? Surgeons and nurses are 10 a penny. Which toe did he take off? I don't know. I was asleep. He gave me some sleeping pills. Let's have a gander then. No, he's taken the wrong toe off, the silly bugger. The left one. Can't be happening. I've been paying into the NHS all my life. Now this happens. It's not fair. Don't worry, I'll find it, Mr. Hancock, and stick it back on. That's what I'm here for. Where did he put it? I don't know, behind his ear perhaps, or in his pocket with all the fluff and the toffees. How the hell should I know? I was asleep. Keep your toe on, keep your hair on, Mr. Hancock. Found it. It's here in the bin, Mr. Hancock. Don't worry. Oh, perfect. Now I've got 2 sore toes. The only problem is, Mr. Hancock, I can't put it back directly on your foot, as there's a danger of cross-contamination. Well, I don't know. Put it on ice and I'll come back next week. That would be too long. I'll have to attach it to a part of your body where there's good circulation. I can't go around with a toe attached to another part of me leg. No, not your leg, Mr. Hancock. We're going to have to attach it to your face. The circulation's better. My face, I'll be a laughing stock, Mr. James. Don't worry, no one will notice. Anyway, the gas is back. Put this mask on, Mr. Hancock, and I'll give you some anaesthetic.
Just hold his foot, Mr. James, while I cut the toe off.
Yes, all right, sir. I'm always happy to oblige.
That's it. Tightly now. I don't want to slip and have his foot off.
Can I let go now, sir?
Oh. Yes, let go, Mr. James. The patient's coming round.
Has the correct toe been taken off this time, Mr. James?
You can talk to me, Mr. Hancock. He's only the cleaner. I am the surgeon.
But he said you were the cleaner, Mr. Green.
No, I'm the surgeon, Professor Green, and that is Mr. James, the cleaner. I'm afraid you've had one of those post-operative psychotic dreams, Mr. Hancock. Wait a minute. I've attached both your toes on the one foot.
Nurse! Nurse, help, nurse! Nurse, help! Get me out of here!
Hello, Mr. Hancock. Why have you got a toe on the end of your nose?